This is the Irontrader. The pitch just closed here at 2:30, about 7 minutes ago. So we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. Now remember, today at 4:30 we have the API numbers, and on Wednesday the EIA report will be out at 10:30. Also, OPEC tomorrow. That's going to be a big day, so you want to stay sharp and keep in mind on everything they say, what they do, and what the reaction is. That's going to be the key, the reaction to the news. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels will be posted. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, buy the ETF. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil, your daily, your weekly, and your monthly chart. So let's just start off here with the monthly, okay? Long way to go. Today's only the 3rd. So the key is going to be holding this key 21 SMA here. Again, if that's lost, then we can come all the way down to this 8 SMA here very, very easily. But let's not worry about that right now. This has got a long month here to go. Here on your weekly chart here, well, you know, the 8-day is still above your 21, your 50, and your 100-day. So this is all still looking very, very nice. Now, I've been pointing out this flag right here. When it sold off, it held your key support levels here, your 8 and your 50. Then it rallied right back up here again. So is it going to do the same thing this time here? Or is it just going to go sideways action, or is it going to come below? So just have to keep this in mind here. So you want to watch at 86.97, and then right below it is 86.14. Now your 21-day here is ripping up really, really nice here, and it'll be a lot higher there here as the week progresses. But right now here, if this is lost, you're looking at the 79.36, and then we have the 50-day right below it at 78.55. If that is lost, this here, 69.42, that's your target. Even though it seems like a long way, that will be the target here in like a big picture kind of a situation. Okay, here, let's look on a daily. Well, you know, your daily came right on down here. Today's low basically was at 87.66, which is basically holding this area up here really nice. Now what you have is an indecision candle that came all the way on down, tried to rally up here, but, you know, look what stopped it. Okay, this key 21 SMA here. See this? Okay, right into it, pulled right on, went higher, but closed below. Okay, so now what you have here is you have a lower high and a lower low. It's a green candle, but we got to see how this is going to shake out here. Okay, so now let's just look here on the upside. So you want to look here at that 89.62, and then what we want to do here is we want to look at obviously today's high, which was 90.27 here. Then we want to look to the bottom of this candle here. That's 90.35. And then we want to look at this key 8 SMA here, sitting at 90.63. Now, again, if you can get above, then look to the bottom of this candle right here. Okay, you're looking at 91.39 here. Top of this candle here, 91.88. And then we come to the top of this candle here, 92.43. And then we have 93.10. You have 94.17, and then your big retest up there is the 95.03, okay? So, again, if you can get above that 95.03, then we just keep looking right here to the left of the chart here, okay? Then right there is your 95.05. Then we come to this candle here. You're looking at 97.66, and then we're looking up here at 97.66. Above that, well, we just keep right on going. You got 98.65. You can have 100 flat and then 199. And then we have right here on this candle right here, you got 101.88. But just take your price channels, go right across. That's the first level. There's your second level. There's your third level. And then here's your fourth level. And then up here, and then there's your retest here. But let's not get too excited here. There's a lot of resistance right there. And then that retest of 95.03. Okay, so let's take a look here on the downside. So what you want to do is obviously you want to watch today's low. That's going to be very, very critical, okay? So that's going to be 87.76. And then we just keep on following these candles right on down here. Okay, you got 86.71 here. You have 86.15, you have 85.02, and then we want to look to the top of this candle right here. This is sitting at 84.89, and then you have your 50 SMA here at 84.75. So you have a lot of good support here if this candle is lost here all the way on down, And then this key level right here, which lines up very, very nicely here with the 50-day. Now, what I am watching here is this 8 SMA. Now, is it going to roll over here? Once it crosses that 21-day, then she just sells right on down here, and then you're fighting it all the way on up. So right now, it hasn't curled over. It's basically a sideways action. So we got to see how this is all going to shake out here. So remember, on the upside, watch the key 21-day, watch that 8 SMA. And then if you can get above that 8 SMA here, then you got a good shot at retesting that 95.03. Now, if you can't and you lose today's low, then you got a good shot here, Chad, of testing this 84.76, your 50 SMA. Now, here on your RSI here, I've been pointing out right here, okay, that negative divergence. We got the same thing going on right here. So we got to see how this is all going to shake out. Is it just going to come down like here and, pop up like this, chop, and then pop? We don't know that what's going to happen yet, okay? Now, your MACD, you had the bearish cross here, the green over the red. That's not looking really nothing to write home about there, okay? So just be very, very careful here. Even on the day they're trying to rallying it up here, it still couldn't close above that 21-day. And again, that's going to be very key, and that 8-day is going to be very, very key. Now, remember, I can't stress enough here. Listen to what they have to say tomorrow on that OPEC meeting, because it's going to be all about OPEC. If they're going to continue that million barrel a day cuts here through the end of the year, is Russia going to keep on with the 300,000 barrel cuts here? Now, on my video this morning here, I posted a seasonality chart here. That's also keep your mind on that Eric, because right now it just isn't the time, for crude here, unless there's something here going to be dramatic here for this to rally up and hit the 100 area. Now, I'm not saying it's not possible, because it very is in this kind of a climate here. But it's not really, likely, because the demand is just not there. Okay, so I tell you what, let's take a look here at the old natty gas. Okay, here we have natty gas, your hourly and your 4-hour chart. Now, it's pointing out this candle right here. That was at 2.85. Now, it went lower here, but you notice it didn't even come down here and test this 200-day here. It's sitting at 2.79. So you just have a nice sideways action. If that 282 is lost, then you want to look here at that 2.79 here, which lines up. It says 200-day lines very nicely with the 50-day. So again, if that 2.79 is lost, then we come over here to 2.75, and then we come all the way down here at 2.68, and then we have your gap fill right there sitting at basically 2.66. So we already know what our downside levels are, okay? Now, on your upside levels here, what you want to do is you want to start watching all the top of these candles here. So we want to look here at this 2.958. We want to look here at 2.978, and then your big retest up here is 2.99. Also here on your downside, always watch that 8 SMA here, 2.92. You want to watch this 2.90, say 2.91, and then we want to watch this 50-day, 2.88, and then 2.86, then your 2.82. So your moving averages here are moving up here, very, very solid. That's going to provide a very, very good support level. I'll show you here on a daily how nice that 8-day works. All right. Let's take a look here at the daily and the weekly. Okay, your weekly chart here. Look at this thing here. See, it's working like a circus monkey here trying to get through this. So what you got to do is it needs to get right above that 3.018. This is the key level right here, 3.02. Been pointing this out for months. I'm actually starting to bore myself with this 3.02. And then if you can get above that, then what you do is you go 3.26 and then 3.77. That is your 200 SMA. Now, once we approach that level, and we're probably going to get there, probably all you need is some kind of a disruption, cold weather, something here to take it on up here. Then I'll show you exactly while we work the candles all the way on up here to possibly hit that 4.75. But we got to first break this key level right here, which is this 3.02 here to go higher. Now, on the downside, watch that 8 SMA, 2.71, and then we have your 2.62, your 21 SMA. But now you notice that 8 SMA is crossed above, and is still holding right above. That's always very, very bullish there. Okay, so let's look at the old daily. So this is what I want to show you. We had the sideways action there. It gapped up here, okay? And then we had a little bit higher highs, which was good. Big red candle, and then today's candle. And look where it came. See that 8-day? See how critical it is? Right down to that 8 SMA here, okay? So if you want to look at today's low here. Okay, so you're looking at basically 2.82, and then right below it is that 2.81, and then we have this 200 SMA here at 2.74. Then you have 2.72 your 21 day, and then we have your 50 SMA here. What do we say now? 2.68, and then watch the top of this candle here. That's basically your 2.66. Okay. Now again, even if it loses that, it comes down to this 100 SMA here at 2.591. You're still in good shape. Okay. Low, higher low, higher low. That's a very, very bullish sign. Which it is going to be a matter of time when you take all this basing here. When this explodes, this could rip higher like you just can't believe. You know what I'm saying? So just, keep your eye on everything. Don't have an opinion. Just trade the charts. Okay, so what you want to do here, we want to look here at this 2.96 area, and then we have 2.98, and then you have 2.997. There's your 3.018 here, your 3.2 here, and then above that, boom, right there, 3.26. So we need to have these price channels here start breaking out here, because your top one is basically sideways action here. You notice your bottom one is making higher lows and is rising up. That's always a very bullish sign here. Okay, so again, if it does sell down, watch the key SMAs here. Watch the top of that candle, and then the key is watch this 100 SMA right here on the upside. Watch that price channel 2.99. If you can close above that, then we got a good shot at this thing ripping higher. Now, remember, the API report will be out today at 4:30. Okay, I'll have more for you on the old crude ski and natty gas tomorrow by 8 o'clock, and thanks for watching.